All right, let's move on from discussing The Boys, Season 2, Episode 6, and discussing the WandaVision trailer, the new Disney Plus series coming, I believe they said it's coming December. I read it was coming December, even though in the trailer it says coming soon, because I was reading reports that possibly it is coming in December. So, and you get a lot more of the aesthetic of the show, the feel of what they're going for, which is basically batshit craziness in a good way. Very much living in this kind of alternate reality, with like Scarlet Witch and Vision, which makes me think, like, I wonder if this is a world of Scarlet Witch's doing, or if it's somebody doing it to her particularly, because, you know, a lot of people are thinking, like, you know, Scarlet Witch's powers, her power set, which follows a very, like in the movies compared to the comics, they do kind of follow a little closely. I think in the comics, she's much more powerful. She's like I believe an Omega level mutant, right, in the comics?
Oh yeah, she is an alpha level mutant. She's like started and restarted the universe like multiple times, and that was very much the basis for like House of M, that series of comics, and it looks like they're taking some inspiration from that for this show.
Yeah, very much like she's so powerful she can literally, you know, warp reality around her. And so it makes me think either she's doing it, or there's a character in the trailer that you see that makes me think like some
Catherine Hahn's character.
Yeah, Catherine Hahn's character, who maybe there's a possibility that some people are saying she's the villain of the series and she's doing it to Scarlet Witch.
I think that's going to be one of the bigger mysteries of the show. Who exactly is responsible for what's happening? Because they mentioned that this show is going to tie into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see how that plays into what goes on in this show.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
And I think it has to be her to some degree. And I think that the other character, she might be trying to break in to kind of free her. I don't know who this other character is, though. Does anybody have any confirmation playing?
No, there's no confirmation of who she's playing. It's just like rumors. You know,
What are the rumors?
She's playing a villain, because in like what it says in the casting is like she's gonna play Agatha Harkness, right? And it's like Agatha Harkness is a powerful witch in the comics. So it may be something where they say like, okay, well maybe she's going to be like someone responsible for this, or you know, sometimes you know how they translate it from comics, how she's totally not like that character. She may not even be a villain. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see, you know how does she factor in this series, and if Vision is back in really, or is he just back in the mind of Scarlet Witch?
She's back in the mind. I mean, he's back in the mind.
So you don't think there's a possibility he actually, you know, like is going to come back?
I think he's dead, but they will bring him back sometime down the line.
Okay, Nick, what do you think?
But
I think that unlike the comics, Marvel is pretty good at when a character is dead, when a character is really dead, they stay dead.
Okay.
Because I don't think they're gonna bring back Tony Stark or a Black Widow anytime soon in present day continuity. Because if you do that, you kind of take away all of the stakes of Avengers Endgame.
Right.
Yeah.
And you want those movies to have big, huge consequences for the universe.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's gonna play into what ends up becoming the finale of the show, and Wanda has to make a choice of, does she stay in this alternate reality with Vision, or does she go back to the real world?
And throughout the trailer, you do get to see her in her comic book costume.
Yeah,
quite a bit. So.
You see both of them in their comic book costume. And first off, Elizabeth Olsen can get it.
Oh yeah.
Now, why is it okay for you to say that about Elizabeth Olsen, but I can't say that about Sharon Stone?
I mean, we never said that you can't say.
We never said you couldn't.
We were just going to criticize and make fun of you for saying it about Sharon Stone.
Why criticize and make fun of you for saying it about Sharon Stone?
There's a very obvious reason that we all know and can agree upon, you know.
Hey, there's no,
and we know you like older women, and that's okay. You don't have to criticize Nick.
there's nothing wrong with a 62-year-old woman. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. We never said there wasn't anything wrong with it.
Not at all. You're projecting, right?
And I'm feeling judged. That's what it is.
I feel, you feel judged. I feel attacked.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Just came at him for his taste.
I mean, Elizabeth Olsen, she does look really good, especially in her,
and I like that. And I like Marvel's trend of actually bringing in the comic accurate costume in just to show us, yeah, those look fucking stupid in live action. like they did with the first Avenger with Cap's first uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look fucking stupid.
That costume looked tight as hell on him too. I'm like, jeez, that little boy's ass costume he got on that fucking in that movie. Jeez.
Hey, he is America's cock.
Yeah. The whole movie, he was wearing a fucking schmedium. The whole movie. But yeah,
back to the trailer. And back to the comics as well. There are comics where Scarlet Witch that shit.
Yeah, House of M.
Yeah. So I do think that they'll bring those, and I think that there's a chance that she might have more anti-hero kind of role. Multiverse of Madness, or she might be somebody that Doctor Strange has to.
Yeah, I think this is like the first time Wanda is fully learning the lengths of which her powers can go, and she is like terrified of it because she doesn't understand what the full extent of what she can do yet.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange, I feel like he's gonna become that mentor to her.
Yeah, and to discover facet of her powers in such a vulnerable moment in her life. Still grieving for Vision.
Yeah. Because as you mentioned, like her discovering her powers and really the full extent of what she can do, as you see in the trailer, she literally she like recreates the furniture in front of her, like changing it to her desire, changing Vision to her desire, making them human looking. You see the world that they're in, how it's like at first you see the trailer black and white, very like 50s television. Then as the trailer progresses, you see like it moves from like the 60s, the 70s, then the 80s, it moves kind of all through all these decades, very reference, as they mentioned, as we see like have seen in a previous teaser trailer, how it kind of references very older series like the Brady Bunch or I Love Lucy.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Brady Bunch, I Love Lucy, Full House.
Yeah. Very much rest.
They even brought in Kitty from that 70s show.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I thought that was her.
Yep.
Yeah, Red's gonna be mad.
He's dead, isn't he?
All right, I'll shove it up your ass.
No.
Oh, he's not dead?
Wait, is he?
I thought Red was dead.
Don't say that.
Come on, man. 2020's been rough enough. Don't.
Yeah. I could have sworn.
No,
I could have sworn.
He's alive and well.
Oh, okay.
Put that on.
You dumbass!
Kurt.
Oh, okay.
Put that on.
I thought he was dead. Oh, well.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was dead. My bad.
2020 has been rough enough. We don't need Red dead as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, like you say, bring up the mother from that '70s show. She's in this. I love like I said, I think they put a lot of money into this show. Like, it looks like they put a lot of money into the show. Just like how they do with Mandalorian. Like, Mandalorian doesn't look like a regular TV show, you know?
Yeah, I think Kevin Feige pretty much has carte blanche with whatever project he decides to do with Disney, because he's made them literally all of the money in the world.
Yeah.
So he has carte blanche to do whatever he wants.
As he should.
You also see in the trailer, like, this woman being, like, zapped out of, like, this portal. A lot of people speculate, like, this woman is Monica Rambeau, who's the daughter of Marie Rambeau from the Captain Marvel movie.
That's exactly who she is.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's... You know, 'cause,
and they also caught glimpses of a Kat Dennings character from Thor in that little quick glimpse.
Really? Like in this, like in the shot you see, like in the nighttime shot right here, you see like with a bunch of the people.
Yeah, in the nighttime shot, I think you see. It's kind of blink and you'll miss it, but you can kind of see Kat Dennings' character. I think you see Randall Park's character in there.
Really? Okay. Huh. Okay. So what do you all think that this scene kind of means where Monica Rambeau is being zapped out? Do you think it's like her being zapped out of like the alternate reality, like she's created like a complete like bubble of like this dome of another reality that you can like enter into? Is it something like
I think they're trying to rescue Wanda and from this alternate reality that's appeared, and trying and failing to. And that's why like Darcy is there, because they couldn't get any of the actual physics people.
Well, I mean, isn't she like a physicist, a scientist, Darcy?
No, she's a poli-sci major that took the physics internship for her credit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot, because I forgot her character. It was so forgettable. It was ridiculous. A lot of those side characters on Thor movies are forgettable. I'm surprised you don't see the Skarsgård character from the Thor. I'm surprised you don't see him in this. Maybe in the background somewhere. So that'd be very interesting to see like what they do as far as trying to rescue her and get her out. What are you guys' thoughts on like the aesthetic of the trailer, the look of the trailer? Like, what do you hope to see from the series itself?
I really like the aesthetic of the trailer. It's reminding me a lot of like Doom Patrol or the Umbrella Academy. It's played very, it's very light, it's very joyful, but you can tell there's something really wrong here. Yeah. And I feel like this is like the MCU finally saying, okay, we're already established, now let's get really weird.
And I hope they go with that direction. Because the only thing that really concerned me was the fallout, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, with Scott Derrickson leaving that project, and now it's Sam Raimi.
Yeah. My only fear is that they won't go all in the way they should with the show. But we'll see. Because I mean, you know, with shows like Mandalorian, even though there's no gore, there's no blood, you don't see anything crazy.
It's still very violent.
The story beats. It's still very violent, and the story beats are strong. So, and it's grounded. So hopefully they can do the same with WandaVision. Still be a little batshit. That's what we need. We need an acid trip every time we watch an episode.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show. It was a good show. Good big show. A lot of fun topics we discussed. Don't forget, to always do that thing. You know what to do. How to help us, how to support us. comment. That also helps. Let us know what we're doing wrong. Let us know what we're doing right. Good constructive criticism never hurt anybody. Good old liking and good old subscribing thing. Find us on all our various social medias. Afternoon Tune Twitter at the Afternoon Tune, Facebook at the Afternoon Tune, email at theafternoontune@gmail.com. Chase, where do you want the people to find you?
You can find me at Mr. Chayse Mac on Twitter or Instagram. Mr. just Mr. Chayse, spelled Chayse, Mac, like Bernie Mac, MAC.
Nick?
All right, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Night and Day Nick. That's a Night, N-I-G-H-T, the letter N, the word day, and then Nick, N-I-C-K. And if any of you guys come to Japan, hit me up, and I'll show you around once the apocalypse passes over.
And get some real ramen.
Take you to some nice restaurants in Japan. Nice places.
Get some of that dank ramen in your life.
All right, people. Hope you enjoy listening to the show. Hope you loved it. And whenever you listen to this, hey, don't forget to always stay tuned.
Stay tuned.